Okay, we're at Tougas Family Farm today, September 26, 2012. And here's some video of Topaz grown to the fruiting wall. It's pretty impressive. Topaz is a scab-resistant apple, but you can see the nice uniform tree shape. And I'm going to get you a close-up here and show you what kind of effect you'll get when you make these cuts on the fruiting wall. The trees are planted 3 feet apart, roughly 1 meter, I assume, yes. And these trees are on M9 rootstock, I assume. Okay, this is the effect I think you get. You can see, I think, where the cuts were made back there in June, and then we have a nice, appears to me, flower buds, unless those are terminal buds. It's hard to say, but I'd be willing to bet those are flower buds forming at the end of the cut shoot. We'll zoom in here a little bit, and I think you can see it looks like that's potentially a flower bud. And then maybe you can see where the cut was made there down in the back. Again, that cut was made about the summer solstice in June, so I think that's the effect you get if that turns out to be a flower bud. I think the main advantage of this fruiting wall just is the fact that if you have a large orchard, the degree of the amount of manual pruning can be reduced considerably. So again, that's Topaz at Tougas Family Farm in the fruiting wall. This is kind of interesting here. You can see, I can see where a cut was made last year, and then you can see where the cut was made this year right here, assuming we're in focus. The cut was made last year here, cut was made this year here, again with a sickle bar. And I think you can see right here too, a cut was made. This is probably a cut that was made right in here with my little finger this year. And what's interesting about this is, you know, we've got some nice, appears to me, spur development back here on this 2-year-old wood. Some really nice spur development. And I think, again, that's the kind of, as long as you get light in there, that's key to this, is doing this and getting light into the tree during that time of the year in June into July when fruit buds are being formed versus vegetative buds. So that may be one of the big advantages of this fruiting wall. Now here's the Topaz fruiting wall on the right. Very uniform structured canopy. And then Tougas says on the left here is the manually pruned tall spindle Topaz. Now, there's a nice crop load on here, so that's limited growth. He's also used apogee. So you don't see a whole lot of difference, right versus left. Now, he says he did not top these fruiting wall trees, which normally you might have pruned them a little bit shorter. He might have done that last year, but not this year. So on the left, the tall spindle Topaz, where we've followed the typical tall spindle pruning procedure in the dormant season, mostly removing a couple of the largest branches in the trees. Tall spindle Topaz, and on the right, the fruiting wall Topaz, where he's done just started it last year with a dormant hedging, followed up by a summer solstice hedging, SSH, and then another summer solstice hedging this year. This Topaz is a nice scab-resistant apple. I think it's one of the best ones out there, and you all should be growing more of these. His customers love them, and look at the production in here. This is easily 1,000 bushel per acre orchard. So I guess I'll make this a little video and post it to YouTube because it's pretty good. All right, talk to you later.